What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, y'all? Back with some more Larry Legend content. Shout out to the Bird Gang and shout out to Carolyn Waddell for another recommendation. Larry Bird's craziest NBA fights. I'm sure I've seen a lot of these, but man, they used to throw down back in the 80s. Blows, baby. They wasn't playing around. It wasn't none of that sucker stuff today where it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to fight you, but I'm not really going to approach you. I'm going to kind of wait for my teammates to grab me and start holding me back, and then I'm going to try to approach you once I know that people are holding me back. That's what it's like. And I'm not promoting fights and violence. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they really not about that business today. Back then, they was about that business. I'm just saying. They wasn't playing around back then. Them was men. But hey, it's always fun getting into this stuff, man. Listen, some people get offended when they see me watching NBA fights and I crack up. It's funny. It's funny watching these guys throw blows. And I know some people get offended like, that's not funny. That was the problem with the league back then. They've cleaned up the game. You shouldn't be laughing at that. There's nothing funny about it. That shit is funny. Excuse my language. That's not me promoting violence. I just find it comical. Anyway, let's get into this video, man. I've been doing this. I'm not gonna say I've been doing this for a while, but I've done a lot of Larry Bird videos. So every time people send me one, I almost assume that I've looked at it already, and then I was like, how did I not see this one yet? But here we go, from Carolyn. And I apologize if anybody else recommended this one to me, and I didn't see it.
Bird is gone. Lane Beer is gone. And stupid fans are throwing debris at Larry Bird as he leaves.
Damn, they hit Larry in the forehead.
There's no question that the NBA used to be much more rugged, tough, and physical. That style of play led to many altercations and fights between players who at times looked more like MMA fighters than NBA players. The league was less strict with that kind of behavior back in the day, and that provided us with some of the craziest fights we have ever seen. One of the most notorious and provocative players of that era was the great Larry Bird. Alongside being one of the best players to ever play, Larry Legend was one of the toughest ones. His trash talking and attitude often put him into heated situations where things would escalate quickly. Without any further ado, here are some of Larry Legend's craziest NBA fights.
Knowing they had to win this game to have any kind of hope of getting back in the series.
Well, they certainly have responded to the challenge, but they got that nasty man there trying to find open people.
C-Sting, and the 24-second clock goes down, and
that will always be, maybe, arguably, the craziest takedown in NBA history. He came a great Bird across here. Bird's back bent all the way back. He could have literally snapped this man in half. Like Bane breaking Batman's back. How he was snapped. That is one of the craziest. It's like, dude, you could have paralyzed this guy for life. That takedown.
Lambier has been for a long time.
now Rodman goes after Bird threw the ball. This thing's out of control.
Let's take a look at it. Before the play starts, here's Bird trying to really pop out. Rodman's got him.
This is a crazy takedown to me, man.
They feel Rodman so that Bird can just get the ball. Here's Bird trying to work one-on-one. Clock going off. There's the double team. Bird finds C-Sting over in the corner. Gets the ball back. Up fake to Rodman. And then Lambier just takes him down. And that is not a good takedown.
Lambier and Bird have both been ejected as a result of fighting fouls. Larry Bird and Bill Lambier have both been ejected from the game.
Bird ain't give a damn, boy. Bird said, yeah, I'm going to get you. I'm going to throw this ball at your head. It's crazy, man. Oh, this is the one I was talking about on the last video I reacted to. Bird took that boy's head. God! Meteor smashed that fool. Woo! Yo, the bird connect with the left? Hold on. Now hold up. If you go back to when they kind of like had each other, grabbing their jersey or whatever, Bird kind of like cocked his hand back like that, but he ain't throw it. Watch. Oh man. When Bird was about to hit them with that Mortal Kombat uppercut to the next stage. Look, right there. He's like, yeah. Boy, that boy from French Lick. This ain't nothing he ain't seen before. Oh, this one was crazy.
After the Celtics had taken a big lead. Bird's 27 first-half points were bad enough for Philly, but when the third period started, Bird hit 5 of his first 6 shots, and then it started to get physical. When referee Jack Madden went down and out on this play, his partner Dick Bavetta tried to assure everyone that he was in complete control, never imagining what was about to take place. So whose fault was this fight? Both superstars were frustrated. Dr. J was having a bad night at both ends, and Larry thought he was getting pushed and shoved more than usual. Well, at least no one got bit the last time they tried.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more basketball content.
You saw the channel Basketball Network. Go check it out. Yeah, man, that boy from French Lick, man, he was about that business. I bet you in his head, every time he swung at somebody, Larry Bird went, that was for Terre Haute. Boy, like I said, back in the day, man, those guys was really fisticuffs, man. Now it ain't. Occasionally you'll get a guy that might be about it, but as a whole, like I said, they wait for people to come and hold them back and then start trying to charge. It always makes me laugh. I was like, please. The one guy that was really about that I saw really about that business. Oh, I ain't even talking to Draymond Green. He's just a clown. But Isaiah Stewart, when he was bloodthirsty, remember LeBron like elbowed him or something, and he was leaking blood like crazy, and that dude started coming at LeBron like a linebacker, man. He was breaking tackles all over the floor. All he could see was red. He was enraged. He wanted to rip LeBron's head off. I was watching that game live. I was like, what on earth? Hey, you can't be elbowing people in the face like that. And because you're in the NBA, you don't expect people to fight back. Occasionally, you're going to come across that guy who's like, I give a damn about the NBA. You cheap shot me like that, I'm coming for you. Oh, man. Boy. That was good. So, I've seen those before, but it just never gets old with me. If you see me grabbing my shoulder, I re-aggravated it. For about the last year and a half, I've been dealing with a herniated disc and a collapsed nerve in my neck. And the nerve is just out of place and waving around like crazy. So certain movements, it just like sends pain throughout my entire body. My nerves just start going crazy. So I got to constantly adjust myself to find a posture that's comfortable, that's not making my whole body numb or my fingers numb or my fingers tingling or my body cold. Trying to avoid surgery. So they said it could take a long time of natural healing. So we'll see what happens. Not that you ask for all that, because I know somebody going to be in the comment section. Are you always holding your shoulder? But it had been getting better. But recently, a couple days ago, I re-aggravated it with a shoulder injury, and it's been firing like crazy. So trying to find ways to stay comfortable. Anywho, I appreciate you guys for stepping in. Thank you so much. Shout out to the Bird Gang. Drop a comment, add context to these fights, and I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.